Hey everyone, and welcome to another Knowledge Tick video. Today, we're tackling a topic that hits close to home for many of us: time management. We've all heard the saying, time is money. But the truth is, time is way more valuable than money. You can always earn more money, but once time is gone, it's gone forever. So, why do we waste so much of this precious resource? Picture this: you're walking around with a wallet full of cash, handing out bills to anyone who asks. You wouldn't do that with your money, right? So why do we do it with our time? We often treat time as if it's an endless resource, saying yes to every request and letting distractions steal our focus. But successful people know better. They view time differently and invest it wisely. Instead of just trying to manage their time, they calculate the return on each minute invested. They prioritize tasks and projects that yield the highest value for their time. And they're not afraid to say no to things that don't align with their goals. But what if you're not sure where to start? Don't worry, we've got you covered. Let's dive into some practical tips for making the most of your 1,440 minutes each day. First and foremost, identify your most important task, MIT, and tackle it first thing in the morning. Your brain is at its sharpest during those first couple hours of the day, so use that time to focus on your top priority. Even if it's just a small part of a bigger goal, making progress on your MIT will give you a sense of accomplishment and momentum for the rest of the day. This simple habit can make a world of difference in your productivity and overall success. Another game-changing strategy is to theme your days, a technique used by successful entrepreneurs like Jack Dorsey, CEO of Twitter and Square. Assign a specific focus to each day of the week, for example, Mondays for management, Wednesdays for marketing, Fridays for strategic planning, and so on. By batching similar tasks together, you can get into a flow state and avoid the mental whiplash of constantly switching gears. Plus, it helps you ensure that you're making progress in all key areas of your business or life. Now, let's talk about the 80-20 rule, also known as the Pareto principle. This rule states that roughly 80% of your results come from 20% of your efforts. In other words, a small number of activities drive the biggest impact. So, focus on identifying those key activities and ruthlessly prioritize them. This might mean saying no to good opportunities to make room for great ones, or delegating tasks that don't require your personal attention. Remember, it's not about working harder, it's about working smarter. Of course, even with these strategies, distractions are inevitable, especially when it comes to email. Did you know that the average office worker spends a third of their workweek on email? That's a huge time suck. To tame the email beast, try the 3-2-1-0 system. Check email only 3 times a day, for 21 minutes each time, with the goal of getting to inbox 0. Respond to each message with one of 4 actions: do, delegate, defer, or delete. And be ruthless about unsubscribing from newsletters and turning off notifications. Your focus will thank you. Speaking of focus, let's talk about meetings. How often have you found yourself stuck in a meeting that could have been an email? Meetings should be a last resort, not a default. Before scheduling one, ask yourself, could this be resolved through email, a quick call, or an instant message? If you do need to meet, come prepared with a clear agenda and keep things as brief as possible. And don't be afraid to decline meeting invitations that aren't a good use of your time. Remember, every yes to one thing is a no to something else. Finally, don't underestimate the power of taking breaks. Just like your muscles need rest between workouts, your brain needs periodic downtime to recharge. Step away from your desk, take a walk outside, or just do some deep breathing exercises. You'll come back refreshed and ready to tackle the next challenge. In fact, studies have shown that taking regular breaks can actually boost your productivity and creativity. So, don't feel guilty about taking a few minutes for yourself throughout the day. Now, I know what you might be thinking. This all sounds great, but I'm already so busy. How can I possibly find the time to implement these strategies? The truth is, you don't find time, you make time. It's about prioritizing what matters most and being intentional with how you spend your days. Start small, maybe with just one of these tips, and gradually build up from there. Consistency is key. And remember, investing in your time management skills isn't just about getting more done. It's about creating a life that feels fulfilling and purposeful. When you're in control of your time, you have the freedom to pursue your passions, spend quality time with loved ones, and make a meaningful impact in the world. That's the true power of mastering your minutes. So, here's my challenge to you: pick one strategy from this video and commit to implementing it for the next week. Whether it's tackling your MIT first thing in the morning, theming your days, or taming your inbox with the 3-2-1-0 system, give it a try and see how it transforms your productivity and well-being. And if you found this video helpful, be sure to like, share, and subscribe for more content like this.